your Wile E. Coyote beat right there.
I saw a car, it's kind of a rust bucket going by, it said King Flub as the plate. I'm not sure what that meant, but that's what it was. We're going to switch gears right now and head up to, by the way, as we're sitting here looking at us behind, it's our trolley.
Oh, cool.
It's our 7 Cruises trolley. We're going to switch gears and head on up to Pontiac.
Hey, Vic and Alicia, what's happening where you are? Oh, we're having a great time in Pontiac. I tell you what, it is so much fun here. The crowd is fantastic.
Hey, guys.
Aren't they great? I love it.
Hey, guys, look how good she looks. Doesn't she look great tonight?
So
Didn't she do a good job?
You know,
How much time did you put into that?
last year I did the poodle skirt. This year I decided to go polka dots with the red crinoline. And you don't look so shabby yourself, Mr. Fowles. I'm just saying.
My friend Joe Ferris from Joe Ferris Designs took care of me. I was like, I'm worried. Alicia looks great.
No, you look
hey,
fine.
what's going on with this vehicle?
You know what? We heard this rumble at the top of the show. This is Maynard Seeger's car right here. Tell me about this baby.
It's a 64 Thunderbird. I built it in my garage, piece by piece.
Oh, I love the flames on this baby. What's the most unique feature?
The rumble seat in the back.
The rumble seat, hey girls! Aren't they just darling? And look at this baby blue interior. And what's that kind of looks like carpet in there?
This is a velour curtain out of the house.
Really? Oh, hey, creative. I love that. What's under the hood, Maynard?
352 Ford.
Say that again?
352 Ford,
Woo!
V8.
V8. Look how big that hood is. I love it. Thank you so much. Vic, top that.
I don't know if I can top it, but all of these cars are beautiful. Right now, I'm with Brian from Ohio. What kind of a vehicle do we have right here?
This is a 1957 Chevy Nomad.
And you take it everywhere?
We've driven it back and forth from Florida twice. We've driven it up here from Ohio.
Now, I've got to walk up and show you guys. Look at this. Matt's in the front seat here. They've even got the tray. How nice of a touch is that? We've got all kind of vehicles to show you tonight. Alicia, I don't know if I topped you, but this vehicle is certainly pretty nice.
It looks great. I love the tray. I think that's my favorite feature right there. Really,
Ice
for
cream?
me?
Yeah, all for you.
It's delicious.
We'll send it back to you guys.
I think that's fake food.
That is fake food.
I think it's fake food.
That's all right. It works for the cruise. Thank you so much, Vic and Alicia. What a great night to be out cruising. Coming up next, we're talking to one of the hottest drivers on the IndyCar circuit. Then it's a fun new hangout for classic cars and their owners.
And we're going to be hopping and bopping with our house band Rio and the Rockabilly Reviver. But first of all, a charming old world feeling is what you're going to find in this Dream Cruise city. Let's take a step back in time in Bloomfield Hills.
Meet the man who could probably be called the youngest cruiser, Dale Dawkins.
I've been cruising Woodward for the better part of 60 years.
This is a picture of Dawkins sitting on his dad's lap in the front seat of the family car. Dawkins has lived in Bloomfield Hills for 30 years and also served as the city's mayor. While the city is only 5 square miles, Bloomfield Hills offers some obvious perks.
We're a city characterized by rolling hills and lots of green and gracious home sites. We have 3 significant lakes in the city: Bay Lake, Cranbrook Lake, and Endicott Lake. The plaza is a terrific example of the city working with a developer. We wanted to maintain what I'll call the English Oxford look, which is kind of characteristic of our city. Barton Hills. It's 30 acres of predominantly wetlands, and we worked over a year with the developer to be able to carve out a section for homes.
A new development called the Woodward is under construction. The city is also home to Cranbrook, St. Hugo of the Hills, and the Bloomfield Open Hunt Club. But the Dream Cruise is special to this community as well.
When you think of 45,000 special cruising vehicles and 1 million+ people lining 16 miles of road, it's the magnitude of that which is awesome.
In my America, everyone, rich and poor, gets equal justice. In my America, doctors and hospitals take responsibility for the patients they hurt. In my America, insurance companies pay on rightful claims. But that's not how it works out, is it? That's why in my America, when things go wrong, you have the right to a trial lawyer who will stand up for you in court. Because in my America, there are still things worth fighting for.
Looking for a refreshed new look? Tired of looking tired? Let Dr. Mark and the staff at Plastic Surgery Arts and Spa help you achieve the natural results you're looking for. With 25 years of experience, Dr. Joseph Mark, MD, is one of Michigan's most respected plastic surgeons. When considering any cosmetic enhancement, insist on a board-certified plastic surgeon with the experience you can trust. Come experience what everyone else is already talking about. Visit Dr. Mark at Plastic Surgery Arts, where results happen.
They keep trucks rolling in Michigan, across the country, around the world. They are Detroit engines built by the Detroit Diesel Corporation, and they are powerhouses. Established in 1938, the company is proud of its commitment to Michigan and its partnership with its UAW workforce, who also build Detroit axles and Detroit filters. It's engineering for the future. Detroit engines, Detroit axles, Detroit filters, all from the Detroit Diesel Corporation, and it's Michigan made.
What morning news do you watch? Are you getting accurate weather? Every day. Up-to-the-minute traffic?
Absolutely.
News that's happening now?
Every morning.
Breaking news?
We roll.
Do they help you get going?
Uh-huh.
You bet.
That's the plan.
Every morning.
Even on the weekends? We're here.
That's us.
And how do they make you feel?
Gotta watch.
Not all Detroit stations are the same. 7 Action News is Detroit's morning news. Taking action for you.
All right, you're looking at 16 miles of good old-fashioned Motor City fun tonight, where we're living the glory days of cruising here on Woodward Avenue.
Oh, and isn't it a glorious time tonight? Back in the 50s and 60s, you know, souped-up street rods raced for what they called pinks out here on Woodward. We saw that in the movie Grease.
You win it, you own it.
Yes, indeed. They called it the perfect quarter mile. From stoplight to stoplight, that racing tradition lives on to this day. And now with the Detroit Belle Isle Grand Prix, Mary Conway joins us with more on that,
Mary, tell us more about that. It's much better to keep it on a racetrack than in the middle of Woodward these days, huh?
Obviously, the Detroit area loves everything automotive, and another great event is the Detroit Belle Isle Grand Prix, and I have Ryan Briscoe here to talk about it. How exciting is it for you to be here during this event?
It's different to the Detroit Grand Prix, that's for sure, but this is amazing. I mean, just every kind of car you could think about, you're seeing driving up and down this street, and it's my first time. I'm just loving it.
Well, and it was so nice of Roger Penske to allow you to come in for this and talk to us about the Grand Prix and how exciting that is for you as well. Yeah, we're excited, you know, to be back on next year again, and you know, fully supported by Chevrolet, which is awesome, and on Belle Isle, it's great for the city. It's a huge event right after the weekend of the Indy 500 again next year, and there are going to be some changes next year as well, I believe. There are plans in place to maybe change the layout as well a bit, and we're all excited about that. It's going to make the racing even better than it was this year, and you know, it's one of those races we just always look forward to. Well, from racing to cruising, this is the place to be. Back to you.
That's kind of the opposite of cruising, isn't it? It's like going really fast. Now, let's put the pedal to metal here and head on back out to our Chevy car cam and our own Dave Rexroth.
And Dave, any drag racing going on out there tonight? Vroom, vroom.
You know, there's a lot of vroom, vroom, but no dragging. Hey, look at this. That's Angelo. Angelo, say hello. He's got a 1934 Ford. That is a piece of work. You can see that engine rumbling. You talk about drag racing. I think maybe Angelo's done some in his time. But we're just kind of keeping it slow and easy on the Dream Cruise. When you got a car like this, you need a place to hang out with other people that have cars like this, and the Woodward Warehouse is a very special place.
It's part storage, it's part clubhouse. Together, it's a totally new concept for classic car lovers.
The idea here is to create a clubhouse environment for guys and ladies that love to have vehicles and cars and enjoy them, so you can enjoy other people who have similar interests and hang out with your car and your friends.
It all started when Joe Polito needed more room to store his own classic vehicles. He found an old warehouse just blocks from Woodward Avenue in Royal Oak. He gutted the place and created a state-of-the-art storage facility.
This is museum quality storage. It's heated, it's air conditioned, it's dehumidified. There's just nothing else like it anywhere in the Detroit metro area.
But that's just the beginning. It's also the ultimate man cave. There's a game room, a cigar lounge, even a spot for backyard barbecues. The main lounge includes a big screen TV, a Blu-ray player, and free Wi-Fi.
So if you want to come in on a Saturday, hang out, do a little work on your computer, watch a football game or a NASCAR race or the Indy 500, whatever you want to do, it's all available to you.
There's also a conference room and a kitchen, so members can hold a business meeting or host a party on the premises. Don't have a classic car? Don't worry. The Woodward Warehouse also sells memberships. It's full of fun memorabilia. Even Fonzie's motorcycle is on display.
For me, it's something I've always wanted. I've been around cars since I was a kid. I always wanted to have a place where like-minded individuals were, that we could all get together, share ideas, and share resources. If you want to restore a car, if you don't know a good painter, the warehouse can probably put you in touch with someone. So it's a great place for that.
The warehouse has special arrangements with local vendors who offer members discounts on parts or services.
We provide detailing services. If you want to have your car detailed, we have a full-service detailer here. You can do anything from hand wash your car to do a complete rub-out, engine detailing, and complete interior.
Or you can do it yourself or light maintenance using the space provided. They're all great perks, but for Joe, the best part is the camaraderie.
Here, people walk in, if they don't have a smile on their face when they walk in, they've got one when they leave.
All right, Dave Rexroth, thank you so very much. When I was young, I used to drag.
You used to drag?
Yeah, my muffler dragged, my left rear fender dragged.
Get out of here.
That's a joke.
All right, now let's check in with the Lewis ladies. Glenda, how's it going out there?
Carolyn, it's been so much fun. We've been sharing memories of Mom, been asking people some of their favorite moments as we give her a great send-off on this, her final Dream Cruise with Channel 7. And so, Carol, you said you had a favorite memory you'd like to share.
First of all, my TV never leaves Channel 7.
Thank you.
And second of all, no matter how awful the news is, Diane always makes it beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Carol. And even the young ladies here have something to share. You remember you grew up with Mom?
Yeah. She's always smiling every day. And she's really nice. We love you, Diana.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you. It's wonderful. I love each and every one out here. You've shown me so much love. This is a wonderful day. One of the most beautiful days of my life. And you know, I always knew Dave Rexroth had a crush on me, but after the weather today, I know he does. This is beautiful.
I got another crush over here. Oh, this guy. You got a memory, my friend? Yeah. And being cute, is that your memory? Oh, my
Everybody's coming to say so long.
Coming to say so long. And Doug, it's been nice.
I just want to say, Diamond Lewis, I love you, and America loves you, and you're definitely an icon. Detroit, Michigan. We all love you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for everything you do and
you.
you've done. We just hope you stay in the community and you just always be there. We're looking for you real soon.
That certainly is Diana's plan, to always work in the community.
Right,
thank you, Doug. Thank you, Doug. We appreciate it. Thank you so much,
Thank
Doug.
you. Thank you, everybody.
We're sending it back to you guys. Thank you.
Wow, so nice to see. Definitely a legend, definitely an icon, right?
And I'd say, I was going to say we've gotten like calls and letters and emails from people, but obviously you see that crowd out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know we have. Well, since she's announced her retirement is coming up in October, certainly it's great to see all the people come out here, though, and say in person how much she's meant to them.
Yeah, talking about their love and talking about how they love Channel 7 and just love watching Diana. We're all going to miss her. Now, coming up next, we're going to show you one local family business and how it has become a hardcore hit on reality television. We're going to talk to them coming up next. And later, it is a retro dance party in Pontiac. As always, they are really kicking up their heels there. But first, the winding roads of this community make it the perfect place to enjoy cruising in any classic car.
So let's check out Bloomfield Township.
Cruising is good. Old-fashioned fun for the Alden family.
For me, I've always been a car nut. And so since I bleed Ford blue, I wanted to get something to share with my children as they were growing up. This is a Superformance Cobra, which is a replica of the famous Cobras from the 60s. We put a Ford Performance crate motor in here, 514 cubic inch, about 7.5 liters, somewhere between 550 and 600 horsepower, and it also has a Tremec 5-speed manual transmission in it.
Alden spent time cruising Bloomfield Township with a friend who was also a big champion of the community.
Bill Wells dedicated his really life to automobiles and cars when he was alive, and he was very much part of the Dream Cruise scene. This year, the Bill Wells Car Club Classic is, I think, appropriately named because Bill has dedicated his time and effort to help the charities surrounding this event.
Bloomfield Township is also a great place to do business. Recently, Dick's Sporting Goods, Qdoba Mexican Grill, Better Health Market, and Ulta Beauty opened here.
It is a hugely hospitable place to live and really a great place if you're into cars. It's got a great car culture around it, and people are friendly, and the township really reaches out to the community.
The Woodward Dream Cruise, presented by Chevrolet, is brought to you by DMC Children's Hospital of Michigan, always there just for them, by Gardner White Furniture, and Chevrolet, the official ride of the Woodward Dream Cruise.
Jim Merrow does not deserve your praise. He's a typical Corvette engineer who happened to take a stock Chevrolet Corvette ZR1 to the Nürburgring and shook the automotive world with a lap of under 7 minutes and 20 seconds. He was only doing his job. Get back to work, Jim. See the full lap at Chevy.com/ZR1.
The future of healthcare is taking shape right near you. It's DMC Cardio Team 1 doctors working with the world's smallest heart pump. It's patient smart rooms that communicate through smart technology. It's electronic medical records so DMC specialists and your personal doctors work together so care is centered around you. DMC's $850 million investment is coming to life, but much of the future is already here. DMC, for 150 years, always there.
Now at Gardner White, get a streaming video player free and save up to $1,000 on every big picture package. Save 60 to 80% and get a 51-inch Samsung with a free Roku. Watch new movies and use social media right on your TV. Check out this amazing package on sale for $1777. All the furniture, the 51-inch Samsung, and the free Roku for just $1777 with no interest for 18 months. Don't overpay. Get smart. It's the final weekend only at Gardner White.
Is your concrete uneven? Do you have trip hazards at your home or business? Hi, I'm Brian Meekum with Concrete Levelers. Don't replace your concrete. Let us save you 50 to 70% by raising your existing slabs. This process is done by drilling 1-inch holes in your concrete, pumping a lime solution, filling in the void, and raising the slab to its original position. We can also seal all the cracks and joints, which will help increase the life of your concrete. Give Concrete Levelers a call today, 877-LEVEL77.
Welcome back to our coverage of the Woodward Dream Cruise. We've been driving you along all day, but right now I'm riding shotgun with my man Hunter, who's driving me for a little ride. You having fun today?
Yes, very much.
How many times you been to the Dream Cruise, and tell me about your experience today.
3 times. A bunch of people pulled me over, said, nice car, cool ride.
He's in good hands. This is Grandpa's car. Let's get out and talk to Grandpa about the experience of what the Dream Cruise is all about. And now this is about bridging the gaps of getting young and old in here. Hunter, come around here. Grandpa, tell us a little bit about the car and bringing Hunter out with you.
Oh, it's great. We do it every year that we can possibly make it. This is my second 55. I had a 55 truck I had for 26 years. And with grandkids, we had to go bigger. So got the car, had it about 6 years. New drivetrain, update a lot of things. It runs a 390 with a C6. And it's just fun. I enjoy it. I have other older grandsons that we've enjoyed it and love coming out.
Well, we've got a little secret. Hunter and I were talking, and he drives go-karts. He said he's never driven this, Grandpa, but maybe in the future he's the guy to pass it on to.
Oh, he will.
All right. Well, Joanne Purton's out in the middle of it all, catching up with everyone. Thanks for joining us, guys. Joanne.
We can do that.
Hi, guys. I've got some familiar faces here I want to talk with right now. Les Gold from Hardcore Pawn. Good to see you.
Good to be here.
Detroit's own, and Ashley and Seth.
Thank you.
Thank
you for having us.
Great to have you guys here with us. And what some of you may realize from watching the show on True TV on Tuesday nights, and what some of you may not realize is you're a car guy.
I'm a car guy.
Tell us what you have, and we're going to get to this beauty in a second.
Okay, we have a lot of cars at the shop at American Jewelry at Lone on Greenfield and 8 Mile, and so we have a lot of cars there. And we have dragsters available. We have a lot of stuff. You know, and we're a pawn shop. We deal with customers every day.
But you also have your personal cars.
I have a lot of personal cars. I do. And actually, if we can turn to the right.
Yes, please, because this is a big day.
I haven't seen this car in 5 years. I've owned this car for almost 35 years.
Okay.
Bill, my good buddy from Bill's Custom Automotive in Troy, has repaired the car, made it absolutely a show prize winner. If I look at this car compared to these cars, even though it's 52 years old, it looks better than a car at the car dealership.
Tell me what this is.
This is a 190 SL Mercedes.
1960.
1960 190 SL, and I'm at a loss for words. I haven't seen it in 5 years. It started off as a white one with red interior. It's now gray. It's absolutely spectacular.
Oh, please, I can tell you it's not it.
Boy, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
Before we went on, he was inspecting under the car all over, and this is truly the first time he sat in it.
I haven't seen it. It's absolutely spectacular. It looked like Swiss cheese before. It's an absolute showpiece right now.
Yes, it is.
It's a prize.
Thank you so much, Ashley and Seth. Thank you and good work. Well done, my friend. It's a beauty. Let's throw it back to Stephen and Carol.
Wow, a showpiece at the pawn shop.
Who knew you could find that at a pawn shop?
No.
Let's turn our attention right now to the party here on Woodward. Right behind us, our broadcast partners, WOMC Radio, have been broadcasting live all afternoon, and they got some cool cars we've been admiring next door.
Absolutely. But right now, we're going to check in once again with Glenda Lewis. And Glenda, I know you're fighting back tears with all the love being shown for your mom tonight.
There's so much love, Carolyn, and I mean that family feeling just continuing, because here we have Denny Szymanski, who is the husband of our HR director, and he's got a special something to share. But Bobby Mitchell with us, our media partner from WOMC. What a great night.
Well, he asked me to come because this car, this Chevelle, has never had rain on it since he's owned it, until he was over at Channel 7 for the Woodward Dream Cruise breakfast on Monday. I'm just saying, he's a little bitter.
It's not our fault.
He doesn't blame your mother, but no. Denny Szymanski, this is your Chevelle. What an honor to be on the T-shirt, on the poster.
It's kind of cool. I like, the 70 Chevelle. It's my favorite car, of course. I've done a lot of work on it.
Let's talk about cars, because everything I know about cars I learned from Grand Theft Auto on Xbox, so I can relate to what you put into the car. A lot of love and a lot of money, and I'm thinking a little elbow grease.
A lot. I bought the car from a classic car dealer, which you probably get a little better car out of it than off the street or something like that. So I bought it there. The paint's pretty much real. I took a clay bar, went through it, put new interior in it, new dash, new carpeting, had the seats refoamed.
Things that we wouldn't know, but a classic collector would, like the tint on the the gauge panel's got to be blue, green. He's got the radio, 8-track, I'm thinking, yeah?
Yes.
But this is the car on the poster. It's the official logo car. And Stephen and Carolyn, it's been fun just standing right next to it.
Plus the poster covers up my belly. So, thanks. Thanks, Denny.
All right, thanks a lot, Glenda and Bobby. There's still more ahead for you, from hot rides to some cool tunes. We've got it all for you.
So we're going to show you one of the most powerful new muscle cars out there. And a little later on, we're going to take you inside one of the most pristine car collections in the area. But first, a classic car tour of Birmingham.
It's hard to tell by looking at it, but for Bill Colombo, this 1965 Chevrolet Impala is a work in progress.
I bought it in 2003 and have been working on restoring it little by little. It needed to have the engine worked on. We also replaced the original transmission, which was a Power Glide 2-speed, and put a TCI 350 transmission in it, which gives her a little bit more oomph.
Bill's not the only one with a need for speed.
My wife likes to drive them. She doesn't like to be driven, so she drives one of the other cars. I have a 67 Chevelle SS with a 4-speed in it that is her car to drive.
Bill loves to take his 65 Impala and cruise around Birmingham.
It's nice to get a little attention. It's nice to have people pull up at the light and go, that's really nice.
And that's not all that Birmingham offers.
Birmingham has a very cool vibe, and a lot of it has to do with the downtown here. We have so many different great merchants, restaurants. This time of year, the outdoor dining is fabulous here. Our wonderful Shane Park was just redone a couple years ago. Beautiful fountain area, beautiful sitting area. There's tables. There's even umbrellas to keep the sun off you. It's just a beautiful place to relax. We even have Wi-Fi in Shane Park now, so you can sit and chill out and really enjoy yourself.
Don't you let me catch you messing around that apple tree, oh yeah. Ever since the world began, hard-headed woman is a thorn in the side of a man. Hey, yeah.
The Woodward Dream Cruise, presented by Chevrolet, is brought to you by the DMC, always there. By Wallside Windows, 50% off windows and 5 years interest-free. By Gardner White Furniture and Chevrolet, the official ride of the Woodward Dream Cruise.